With your CIGTV News Update, I'm Donna Bush. Glad you could join us on this Monday evening. The launch of a training and development program to upskill civil servants in project management principles and practices, as well as business case development, got underway recently.
We are delivering training for 100 civil servants in the area of both project management and business case training to build capacity within the service in these two respective areas. The training is broken up into a number of different elements or components. So we've got a capability assessment that's already been delivered so that we kind of understand baseline of what people know and where they're at. That assessment will also be done at the end of the program so that we can measure learning over the course. Over the next 5 months, in both business case and project management, participants will be doing in-class modules that breaks down all the information, the entire syllabus of information that they need into small bite-sized components. Very interactive classes, opportunity to engage with people across the government and kind of network as well and build relationships. Once they get through these learning modules in November, we have a team coming down from the UK. We've partnered with CITI in the UK to deliver this training. They're coming down, their facilitators who are accredited will come down, deliver a course as well as deliver the exam. Both of these areas we're offering internationally recognized certifications, which is really key and a really important part of this whole program.
Acting Governor, the Honourable Franz Manderson, says not only will the program provide additional opportunities for civil servants to build skills and knowledge in business case development and project management best practices, but it supports the delivery of the 5-year strategic plan for a world-class civil service by making a contribution under the priority goals, which are good governance, leadership and talent development. Over the last 2 weeks of June 2018, the 100 participants selected for this pilot program participated in an orientation session marking the first step in their 5-month journey that leads to an internationally recognized qualification in either project management or business case development. 30 different government departments are participating, including Cabinet Office, the Cayman Islands Fire Service, the RCIPS, Department of Education, Needs Assessment Unit, and Government Information Services. In addition to the 100 pilot participants, the program also includes workshops for political and strategic leaders, which will be delivered later this year. Meantime, the Public Health Department is reminding parents that school entry screening continues. All students entering government or private schools for the first time are required to have health screenings before the new school year begins in August. Health screenings will continue to take place at the John Gray High School Medical Center. That's from now until the 17th of August, and at the Public Health Department at the Cayman Islands Hospital from the 20th to the 31st of August. For additional information, you may call the Public Health Department. Finally, the 23rd Annual Central American and Caribbean Games got underway with a captivating opening ceremony in Barranquilla, Colombia last Thursday, and the Cayman Islands team is participating. Leading the way as the flag bearer for the Cayman Islands was 18-year-old Lacey Barnes, the national women's discus and shot put record holder. The nearly 100,000 spectators who poured into the stadium to support the various teams were treated to 3 hours of rich displays of Colombian music, dancing, fireworks, and a mini concert by Latin pop star Shakira. The CAC Games were first established in 1926 and are held every 4 years. Now, Cayman first participated in the Games back in 1986. Since then, the country has won 16 medals, 5 gold, 5 silver, and 6 bronzes. Cayman Islands Olympic Committee President Donald McLean is optimistic about the tournament and says Cayman has a good track record at the CAC Games and competitions of a similar size. Cayman's teams comprises of athletes who are competing in the athletics, beach volleyball, gymnastics, sailing, and squash. Well, if you'd like to take a look at our weekly schedule of shows here on CIG Television, you can go online to gis.gov.ky. Don't forget to go to the bottom of the homepage and click on the publications link. If you missed today's news update, you can go to the Cayman Islands Government Facebook page as well as the CIG Television YouTube channel. With your CIG TV News Update for this Monday evening, I'm Donna Bush, as always, thanking you for joining us, wishing you a wonderful and, of course, a very safe evening, and inviting you back here to join us again tomorrow. Until then, bye-bye for now. Did you know that planning permission is required for a shed? Did you know you should check with the department as a planning and permit application may be required? Did you know planning permission is required to clear land by mechanical means? You should check with the department as a planning and permit application may be required.
Boating, fishing, and water sports in the Cayman Islands are great, but keep a cool head. Here are 7 tips for fun and safe sea outings. Number 1. Use a checklist to plan your outing. Check the weather forecast, make a float plan, and share it with someone who is remaining on land, stating where you're going, with whom, and when you're expected to return. Visit your nearest marine supply store to get your safety gear. This includes signaling mirrors, whistles, and a flare kit. It's also very important to have onboard flotation devices and life vests for each person. There are different types of vests. Some are for water sport activities such as snorkeling, and others are for going on offshore boating or on fishing trips. Number 2. These items can be lifesavers in case of an accident or bad weather. Number 3. Use a motor kill switch, especially if you're boating alone. In case of a leak or breakdown, always stay with the boat until help arrives. If you capsize, an emergency beacon or locator device can send a distress signal to inform the authorities of your location. Larger flares will indicate distress to a boat, airplane, or search and rescue officials. Number 4. In addition to sunscreen, food, and beverages, it would be smart to have a cell phone. Make sure your marine radio works. Cayman boaters use Channel 16 to communicate. Number 5. Also, don't forget your anchor and sufficient rope. Number 6. Boat operators should be familiar with the local waters and reefs, as well as the capabilities and functions of the vessels they are using. Always obey the rules of the sea and the marine environment, and have courtesy for others. Number 7. Alcohol and salt water do not mix, especially if you're the captain. Some useful contact numbers are 911. The RCIPS Marine Base is 649-7710, and the Port Authority is 949-2055. Smooth sailing, all!
Did you know that planning permission is required for an addition, alteration, or any material change to your house? The 10% rule no longer exists. Did you know you should check with the department as a planning and permit application may be required? Did you know your mailing address details on your land register must be up to date in order to receive notices on new development which may impact you? Visit Lands and Survey Department to check your mailing address is correct. Did you know that walls, fences located along the road require planning permission no matter the height? You should check with the department as a planning and permit application may be required.